Hello and welcome to EIP's walkthrough for Gotham Knights Mission 2.2, The Powers Club. In the previous mission, investigating Batman's last case led us to the Court of Owls. Before you follow that thread, however, you'll need to check up on Alfred, because Daddy Nightwing worries about Alfred being out by himself. Start tracking Alfred's position on your map, and then head on over. Once you reach the indicated location, a cutscene will start. Alfred's meeting with an old friend, but their conversation is interrupted by a gang member who tries to jack them. The old men flex on the would-be mugger, and incredibly, he just leaves. To be honest, I didn't know who Jacob Kane was, so when I saw the scene, I assumed he was a superhero. Why else would he stare down a man with a gun? But I looked him up, and he's just a regular dude who was in the military. I feel like these old dudes are really lucky they didn't get shot. Also, I don't know what Batgirl was doing this whole time. Maybe looking at her phone? After almost witnessing a double octogenericide, you'll get some info from your fellow knights that directs you to the Powers Club. As always, you'll enter through a skylight. They even left it open for you. Drop down, head through the double doors, and enter the club. Follow the all-knowing objective marker through the open doorway and enter the courtyard. Use your AR scanner to find the two guards below, then head to the right and wait until they split up before stealth takedowning the first guard. Do the same to the second, then use your AR scanner to find the blood trail on the ground. Then, activate the scanner again and look at the ground around the tree to find the hidden mechanism. Follow the wires and grapple to the second story that they lead to and go through the doors there. In the next area, use your AR scanner and tag all the enemies by scanning them until they get the little white indicator above their head. Then go left and grapple to the light fixture above the fireplace. Wait for the guards to split up, then stealth take down the one below. Eliminate the rest of the guards in this area the same way. It's times like this I'm so grateful for all the guards that decide the best way to protect an area is to stand 4 feet away from a wall and stare at it. Grapple back up the way you came and do the same to the guards on the other side of the area. You may have to wait a bit for these ones to split up. If they don't, try taking down the one guard who's alone, which should cause the other ones to get a move on. Once you've taken out all the guards, scan the book in the room with the bar, then press the button inside. Then go back to the other section of this area, scan the bust, and hit that button as well.
A little obvious, don't you think?
The writers are really going after the game design team on this one. Use your AR scanner and return in the direction the wires lead you, back to the courtyard. There, use your AR scanner again to pick up the trail of the wires. They lead to a light fixture you can interact with, which will open a secret passage beneath the tree. Enter the staircase and follow it down, and down, and down, and down, and down. Eventually you reach some doors. Head on through, and then follow the blood trail to the far wall with the fresco. Once your character notes the trail ends at the wall, you can turn around, scan the spotlight, and then turn it on. Then, go to the center of the room and walk to the left side of the mechanism, then interact with the closest button 1 time. Interact with the second button twice, the third button 3 times, and the fourth 3 times as well. You may have messed with the puzzle before finding this walkthrough, so you can use this method as well. Use your AR scanner and look at the ground. If the bright yellow line from the spotlight can be seen going through a piece, this indicates the piece is in the correct position. Finally, you can just make the picture look like this one. With the pieces aligned correctly, one of the least secure secret entrances ever constructed will open, revealing a couple of new enemies. They aren't particularly tough or special, so beat them up and then head forward, again following the blood trail down the stairs and through what has to be the 100th double door so far. In the next room, grapple to the balcony and a cutscene will play in which we meet the most terrifying creature in the game, and perhaps even in all of gaming. This freaking dog. Is it a taxidermy? Is it dead? Simply the work of an animator suffering from crunch? Whatever it is, it ain't right. Once the cutscene ends and we're spared looking at that dog any longer, turn right and then take another right to find a chest. Then, use your AR scanner to again tag all the enemies ahead and below you. This will make it easier to sneak up and get stealth takedowns without being spotted. Also, getting 3 stealth takedowns will earn you bonus rewards. More guards will come after you dispatch the first set, so be ready. Try to fight in the open, and don't be afraid to grapple out of danger if you find yourself getting overwhelmed. After defeating the last guard, you can follow the blood trail through, you guessed it, the double doors. Continue forwards and attempt to free the prisoner, and a cutscene will start. In the tradition of contrived captures at least as old as 1962's Dr. No, your character simply refuses to use their grapple or their incredible athletic abilities to escape this ridiculously slow trap. Let's roll that back and start the timer. Not exactly hero-level reaction times, Barbara. Fortunately for us, the Court of Owls have created an equally contrived execution chamber, and this time you don't have to watch your character stare slackjawed as events occur around them. Move forward onto the conveyor belts, and then sprint past the jets of flame as they pause. Weave through the spinning blades, then hug the left wall to avoid the next set of flames. Wipe those sweaty hands while you're in the safe spot, and wait for the flame jets to come close. Follow them as they spin away, staying to the right. This next part is the trickiest. You'll need to wait for the spinning blades to be moving away from you and then go right around the flame jets. You can take another breather here, and when you're ready, again follow the spinning death mechanism as it moves away from you. Get as close as you can to the right side of the room without getting crisped or crunched to avoid the spinning blades, and then wait at the rollers until you can run under them. Do the same for the next set, and then once again wait for the flames and blades to start moving away from you and sprint after it, hugging the right wall. Leap into the pit and another cutscene will play in which you'll discover a key. I wonder if it's connected to the Court of Owls. Check out the vintage fashion on the ground if you like, then hold the jump button to climb the boards. Just ahead, you'll be able to squeeze through a gap. Once on the other side, you can continue moving through the underground area if you want to check it out, or you can just open your map and fast travel back to the Belfry. After a cutscene in which Tim demonstrates that he's still just a grumpy teenager at heart, you'll earn your mission rewards. That concludes our walkthrough of Mission 2.2, The Powers Club. We hope it was helpful, and see you next time.